Well, welcome to the Timeline Ranch. I'll show you what I'm up to today. It is a beautiful morning, nice and calm. It's going to look interesting when I have that dome structure here with a hydroelectric and storage, temporary storage building. There'll be another dome right here. It's going to have a basement for the battery bank and charge controllers and inverters. I'm also going to have a little root cellar off to the side. It'll be, just a little separate. It'll be connected, but just a different dome beside it, underground. And then later, sun's a little bright. When the pond's extended out, there'll be little domes for people to rent when they come to ride the mountain bike trails here, or if they just want to stay, enjoy the nature. Gonna be nice. Then there'll be another big dome here, 26-foot diameter, 2-story, with a little dome on the side for water heaters and filtration system, that type of stuff. Well, of course, I'm not out enjoying the weather. I'm in here in this building. So what I'm doing this morning, I'm going to cut this last piece of sheetrock that goes right here. This piece here, and then I'm going to go ahead and do a quick tape and float pass on all the joints. I'm not going over all the screws, I'm just going to go where the joints are. And it's going to look nice with that can light in there. I got to get that door still to know, to frame this out when I make the door swing this direction and out swing right hand, and your light switch will be right inside the door. Should work out good. Yeah, so I'm gonna build some temporary shelves after I do that quick tape and float on the joints. Build some shelves level out so that I can slide as much as, utilize all the space as much as I can. I'll probably make 3 tiers of shelves, and then I'll build this section I was going to do shelves, but I think I'm just going to stack the solar panels on top of each other up in here. Well, let me go cut my piece of sheetrock and get going. replace the razor blade. What I'm working on now is building those temporary shelves. I'm gonna make it 6 foot wide, 2 foot deep. And what these shelves are going to be used for is all these 20-gallon totes that I have. All these totes. I'm gonna make the height on the shelves, the height for 2 totes to be double stacked like that. That'll save some time having to make another shelf between each one. So I think that'll give me, well, that should give me 4 beside each other. And hopefully I'll have some room for some solar panels. I'll stack on the side here because I'm not going to have enough room in this closet. You know, I've got 60 monocrystalline panels and 12 polycrystalline panels. Those are the panels you see sitting there are the poly. So I'm going to try to stack as many as I can in this closet here. I'm going to build, you know, probably 2 shelves coming off level off of this odd angle here. I was going to give this sheetrock mud a little more time to set up before I get in here and start beating on it. Turned out looking pretty decent. Once it dries, it'll look good. And that's the first pass, you know. Who knows, it may be 2 years, 3 years before I'm back in here messing with this again. I'm gonna build just real simple shelves. One upright here. I'll span it with a 2x4 across. Then I'll put a plate or another 2x4 on the wall and just zip it into the stud through the sheetrock. And that'll be it. Slap some slats on there and put some totes on it. Well, there's one thrown together shelf. Not going for aesthetic, going for functionality. Got some scrap plywood on there. Should work pretty good. These are slats that were left after I cut some stock material down to make crown molding. They're about 3/8 of an inch thick. That could work. Well, let me see how many of these totes I can make disappear over here onto this shelf. Well, I got everything that was there tote wise and some other oddball stuff. And then downstairs I had quite a few totes. I got all those up here. I've got 4 more that those solar panels are stacked on top of. They're full of rice, vacuum sealed in bags. And they will go right there in that little void. Yeah, really organized it good in here. Then I built the shelves here in the closet. Temporary shelves, but I built some shelves. I think they'll come in handy for some more oddball stuff. Utilizing all that extra space I have. So I can probably get most of this. Most of this is like junction boxes for solar panels, fuse blocks, you know, just a whole bunch of that kind of stuff. Connectors, MC connectors. So once I get these totes over there and this stuff on those shelves, I should be able to get all these solar panels in here stacked up like this. And I've just got the 2 totes there. Yeah, I'm going to be looking a lot better than I was. Sun just went behind the mountain. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day. I'll see you all in the next one.